Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Oh, time. Ready.
I Mixup and Blenda time. I'm want to call and talk of the King's Day.
That's the reason I'm done with him, because I see the boy out there to get a beard with the same Raga.
Hold on. The boy have you and the girl a beard with the same red one?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Because the girl with the next side of story about the red Raga. Then people that look at me and say you're Haganiering because the way we are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Haganiering. Haganiering to the flipping world.
Hi. Ragashanti, I did mix up daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on. Yes, Ragashanti. Don't you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
I Mixup and Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
I Mixup and Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
I Mixup and Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
I Mixup and Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Check. All right. Right, I just want to apologize for the late start. Again, some technical issues forward themselves, and Prezi had to work assiduously to address them. Naturally, in these instances, I just have to sit back and let those who know what they're doing to do what they know. Right, so I just sat here quite calmly and waited until the matter was resolved. And resolved it is, right? And here we are, As I'm saying, better late than never, right? Better late. And I want to say good night to you, people. Good night to you. My name is Ragashanti. Me and my mama last bit, hence her wash belly. Big up on yourself in the night, everything. People, me get that one today, but I have a TV, right? Apparently, them have one new show named Caught in the Act. You hear about it, Prezi? You hear about that show there? Caught in the Act. Right? And, hold on. Before me telling about Caught in the Act, big up yourself, Mission. Christina Brown Sugar, large up yourself, everything. What Mariska there? Joanne, hope you're all right, I haven't seen you in a minute, I hope everything good, If anybody had trouble, you call me, all right? You don't know, so the general there, I go defend you. Straight, them for know. Joanne Court, big up yourself, everything. Chef Boyard, large up yourself, everybody. Sivan, could you tell me how to pronounce it? Is it Sevon or Sevon or is it Sivon or Sevon or you pronounce it? Give me the phonetic pronunciation. Cevon. How you pronounce it? Huh? Ride it to the truly and big up yourself, everything is everything. Once a big respect to all the people in Jamaica right now, Lucky and thing. Elaine too cute and the whole works and thing. Robert and the whole works and thing. Mr. Coombs and everybody large upon itself. Jagans, big up yourself, Jagans, I want to go out with the Man U people. I be a joke. Jagans, I want really go Jacqueline Thompson, big up yourself. Jagans, I want to go out with the Man U people. All of the Man U fans, but we on under a piece of pressure, just get batterment, so. Yeah, as them say, nothing lasts forever. Big up yourself, Junior. Levy and thing, proper respect and thing. World in the place, of course, yeah, them for know. What a thing with the Man U people, You remember Man U did a reign, nothing lasts forever. If you manage to get a run in life, give thanks for it, and as much as you can, make use of it and thing, and use it for set some foundation and all these things, for carry you, when time the things subside a little bit and thing, because nothing lasts forever. Right? You wouldn't have the term highest if you never have lowest. Yeah. You wouldn't have high if you never have low. It means anything that achieve a particular state can again be rendered into its opposite state and things. See, Man U fans, wanna big up on yourself, No, and still not tell me overpronounce seven name. Franklin Bygrave, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Well, before me tell you what the people might tell me about this one mix up on this show named Caught in the Act. We have one bridging up here in New York. And again, me get permission for telling you this here. But me have one bridging up here in New York. Reddington leaving Man U for life when I get butter door. So yeah. So he meet this woman and apparently was just like thoroughly enthralled with her, like really into her, Jamaica man, and thing and industry youth and but I said, boy, Raga, my prayers answered because him go through something and whatever with him. Through him did up here and have to deal with certain things. Certain things never balance out. And him did have to balance out them things as best he could. And while doing so, in people in Jamaica, she go pick up somebody else and thing. And they were married, and all these things and whatever. By the way, I'm not beat she. She did she did go through some loneliness and him never did it and whatever and them something. But a woman said him something. What if man do it? You made a commitment. But anyway. So him did up here go through him thing and balance out him thing and thing. But basically go through some rough time and just over the years just manage to work out him thing. So when the drama that did go on now, it end up in a one of them classic there. Him turn up, him wife and other man dead and the house where him did a LP. All kind of drama and thing. And it was just chaotic and somewhat ugly and all these things and whatever. So he managed to work him way out of that and sitting. But so one name link me and said, boy, he meet this and him say meet this woman and him prayers answered. So I say, him say, yeah man, Ragaman are the right woman this. Are the right woman this. Me go lego all woman fear. Are the right woman this. Raga me I tell you, say me feel it, me know it and all them things. Me don't even rush nothing with her and thing. I wanna yo people, the way the dating are going good. When she finally come over him yard one time or whatever, and and basically I say, say she come at the house and thing and she say, so well on, me not gonna know your bedroom. Me need to know your bedroom. And him is like him say, oh, okay. Cause him did I play a gentleman. And she go in her bedroom and thing because she did there for a while I'm house, you know. I remember them a date for a while and all these things and she said she want to come over and place and whatever. And then now she go in her bedroom. And him say she did that wear one nice little summer dress. So him say when she go in her bedroom now, she tell him say she want to go in her bedroom, you know. So him say she go in there and thing and him say she lay down in her bed, but how she lay down, her knees up, and the dress drop down in her lap like, you understand? So she lay down on her back, but she not straighten out her leg, you know. So her knees up, and the dress fall down from her knees down in her lap. So, glory, hallelujah, everything did there, you know. Well, she had on the sexy undies and whatever, this and that, and and thing. And the general say him go in there and lay down beside her. And him not do nothing. So me I go and listen and thing and him man say at one point them a reason and thing and she lean over and she do that, roll over and him say she do that something there where she put one leg over upon him. So him dey pan feet back and one leg over upon him and thing and open him shirt and the general say him not do nothing. So him say, boy, Raga, I'm serious about this. Me and I just a go talk, you know. Me and I just a go talk or whatever. So I'm say, hold on. You me never say you do something, you know. Me never say you must do something, you know, the first night you and I are linking up, but obviously you like this woman. You're into her and all these things. So if you're into her and she send you all kind of signals for you get into her, you know. So that, you know, you make her look a move. No, me not make no move. Why? No, man, I don't want to rush nothing. I say, General, me understand that, man, but a 10 million message send, you know. And you move, you know, she asks to go in your bedroom. And she go lay down upon her back. And she position her foot. Me say, that usually woman give man more subtle sign, them thing. Them signal that they just direct and plain. Mean say, yo, make your move. It a go run. And him said, why, no man, me just want to read. So me have half a general and thing. And me I say, dog, you gonna make your woman take you for clown, my lad. And thing, and me start all to explain certain things. And me say, let me tell you something. You see when a woman like a man, and she choose the man there, for say, and she send some, even she send some subtle signal and him not go so boom and juggle and move to the thing and whatever. And if she goes so boom and send some more direct signal and thing and whatever, and you know move, Mr. Listen to me now. Mr. Listen how woman mind work. You see, even if she never did that go give you, even when a woman nah give a man, most women wonder why you never try to get it and make a move. Me say that I first thing. Me say two, she send some direct signal to you and whatever this and that and you go lay down in a bed and you know make no move or nothing or whatever. And you know I said, nah, but she never make no move. Me say she make move, man. Stop chat foolish. She make move what woman make. Yeah, you have some owner directly hold you and say, oh, me I go do so, and F you to. And you know, if you have farm fool, you know, I know you have women like that. But me I say, in general, most women don't do that. Them now go just come out and just say it. So them will kill you with signal. But me I say, this gone beyond signal. She literally, you guys have been dating for, I know the first night, but sometimes it worked that way there because when I date for a while and whatever, and she feel it that way there for whatever reason. You feel her, she feel you. Me say, General, you should have make a movement. So me I explain to him no further. Me I say, you see, if a woman make a move, them way that some woman make a move, and you know, reciprocate. Some woman will go over in a domain where them get uncomfortable and awkward, you know. You must start to think a war wrong with you or a war wrong with them or if it's something about them make you never move because them give you all the signal and whatever and all them something, you know. So I explain to him, I say, for some woman, you know, that like they can turn into a dislike. Because women in general are not comfortable with putting out themselves like that to a man who they choose based on how he has been conducting themselves. And at some point she reach and she has said, it is time. And she put herself out there like that in so many ways and things like that. And you know, reciprocate. You're going to make that woman they feel funny about it. You understand? A woman we all start look upon you as idiot. Someone look upon you as idiot. And then you become unattractive because if you're an idiot, I say, no, well, I don't really want to talk to them, man. I don't want to go there with a man like that or whatever. You understand? So I tell him, say, generally, if you're careful, man, because you may think you do a noble thing. You may think you know, you not rush the thing or whatever, because they say they understood. Big man thing, I must say they say they or whatever, you know, one bag of rushing or nothing. It's all good. But, you know, I make him know, say, you know, you can't start look like a fool, you know, if a woman basically put herself out there because she believes that based on all the two on her juggle and thing, you know, thing reach a level that she respect you as a man. And so, you know, so that for happen right now and then it reach this and then you hitch. Not only you hitch, but you come over like, you know, whatever, you lay down in a bed beside her, she raise up one leg upon you and thing, you know, come over upon you, roll over upon you and raise up one leg and thing and the good rub up on your leg and all them something there and this and that. What is Mark said, I have been moving around woman for quite a while, but I am afraid to ask her loving. I am a virgin and is very shy. What should I do? I am a shy guy. I don't like embarrassment. Wait. Somebody post something. A person is serious? I don't know. Is that joke? A person said, I have been moving around a woman for quite a while, but I am afraid to ask her loving. I think the person meant I am a virgin. I mean, the word Virginia came out there. Must be a typo. I am a virgin and is very shy. What should I do? I am a shy guy. I don't like embarrassment. Oh, well, sir, if you're serious, make another post so we know you're serious and we see where we can help. But I just want to be sure that you're serious and not a joke. But anyway, people, this is the mix-up where I get have a bit of a twist. Because I got so intrigued with it that even though me busy and all these things, one time I check in with him and I say, General, can you know, him go through him thing and whatever, and if he meets somebody where the connection did it like that and whatever, you know. But I want it work out for him, you know. So, you know, my concern was that he would have been so preoccupied with not being too quick, not being too aggressive, you know, that he's missing, you know, like overcompensating in that direction and, you know, not engaging in what should have been the obvious. So I check in upon him and him said, no, whatever. You know, no, so eventually, a man said, boy, Raga, you know, so me nah go ahead with it. So I said, why? He said, me not feel it, man. I said, why? He said, I'm going to tell you the truth. Which part should work? I guess I can. Well, basically, she work on airport. Leave it right. She work on airport. So I said, which part she work at airport? So I said, she have to get to work 4 o'clock in the morning. So him say, and me been a carrier. And I say, oh, okay. So him say, yeah, I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and I say, you wake up 4 o'clock every morning and carrier, yeah. This a man, you know. Or say chip out. Or she work at an airport, when I big airport. Right. Junior leave say they chip out a while ago. So him say she have to reach work 4 o'clock a morning. And him have to wake up 3 o'clock. No, she have to reach work 5 o'clock. Him have to wake up 3 o'clock for get her, for carry her by 4 o'clock for go, whatever. So there's all these things where him do early morning now. We talk about 3, whatever. And he's a man we do very physical work, you know? And him said that did a wear him out. And then no, him say, what day she go say, boy, school are open, you know. And you have to go help me with the pitney them for go to school. She has 3 kids. So she said, school are open. And you have to go help me with the pitney them for go to school and pick up. And him said, what you mean? She said, I'm going need you for drop them off at school for me in morning time. So, 3 picnic, 3 different school, him say. And she asked if, you know, him can pick them up too. So him a wake up 3 o'clock a morning for carry her and drop her, for go pick her up and drop her off where she work at the airport. Because she have to work something like must have 5. And then she had need him also now for pick up a youth them, or 3 youth them, and carry them go school, 3 different school, and pick them up too. Let me tell you, say I want youth, when I kindness youth, when I'm kind to a fault, I'm one of them man they who make good money, you know. Then he work in a construction thing and do him like just make good money. And once him start date somebody, I him say send on, you know, and think I just feel him style that. I'm one of them man there. And well, let me read them. Moving around this woman for a while, I really like her, but she never asks for loving and I never ask her. I am very shy. I don't want to start a relationship with someone that doesn't work out successfully after a while. I don't like problems. So this is another thing. So we are juggle, we are ride and whistle. So somebody post this on the Facebook page. So I'm saying, well, I really like her, but she never asks for loving and I never ask her. I am very shy. I don't want to start a relationship with someone that doesn't work out successfully after a while. So we're coming back to you, Bart. People, what is the point of the thing when I tell you with my virgin? In my opinion, what she wants him to do, and some other things too, it's I don't know how to say it. Like, it's on her side, it's not something bad, right? I don't see anything wrong if you're there with a woman and she have children. You help out, of course you help out, and things like that. But on his side, the position when I'm in and all these things and whatever, it's just, I don't see that as a tenable, I don't see it, it's just overwhelming. There is no way he's going to be able to keep up a schedule like that. Is there some room there for both of them to work something out? You know, for work something out and I don't know, just carry she go work or kids or she figure out something or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But then now she's telling him that apparently she's a really good cook, and she wants to start a business, and she wants him to fund the business, but she going to work out the rest. So she said, me and you go fund do it whenever. So when I talk to her, she said, no, the way all the things set up, she have to register the business and do everything, in her name and whatever. So I think that is a red flag. So why am I sharing? Again, it's not spectacular here, but these are the everyday things that people deal with out there. And what am I getting at? I was almost upset at him that he never sleep with her. Because the way how him talk about her and all these things, I was just like, this is so great. I'm telling you, decent person, So I said, this is so great. I wish him all, boy, boom. I'm happy for him. Because everything he might tell me about him and I was just great. But, him back out. And me glad him back out. But there was a lesson there for me too, And it's something I know a long time, but like me telling you, the comedian Zig Ziglar, he's a motivational speaker, Zig Ziglar. And people were kind of berating him and saying that people the motivating speaking of foolishness because Ray, and almost like there's nothing concrete and lasting there and whatever and thing. And his famous response to that saying is like, yeah, so is bathing. So is taking a shower. But we get up and we do it every day anyway. And the idea is, in order to maintain cleanliness, it's a sustained thing where you have to continue doing. We all know how to bathe and we all, whatever, but we have to be reminded of certain things, continuously in a certain way. And that's why people go to church, to get them spiritual food and whatever. And that's why you have to throw oil in a car, for make it go, for the engine, for the transmission. That's why you have to put a coolant in the car, right? That's why you have to put engine oil. That's why you have to put gas in it. And we do it over and over again. We're doing that same thing over and over again. And so it is that you may know something, but, we should, embrace the opportunities, to continually reinforce what we know. Because when you hear me all the while say, don't run in, follow your spirit and all them something there and thing, and don't make society make you feel like, you're under obligation that you have to do this and you have to kill this and whatever. And something did that go on with him where, him never, something that go on with him where him just never crossed the threshold. Him never crossed the line that we say, me I go do this. There was something him did sense. Probably there was something other things there where him did see. We make him say, me just easy, man, and go and enjoy our company and don't rush this thing and whatever. You understand? There's something where him did see where make him just hold back until she play out her hand. And when she play out her hand now, he was able to have a better understanding of what's going on and things like that. Which we all know, anybody who, old enough in the game, we all know could have well been complicated had he slept with her. Could have well been a little more difficult or much more difficult if he had slept with her. Because, probably if he did sleep with her, he would have crossed that line where, okay, the thing upon certain depth now, and it requires you to be loyal in some way. And him follow him spirit and him never do it. And now he's in a much better position to back out of that situation. So it was just a reminder for me. So me did I tell him and said, dog, you should have blaze it, man. Me tell you, man, you should have step up, man, and brush it up and thing and whatever. Sometimes that is just not, sometimes that is just not the route to go. Like a friend once told me something that I've used ever since. She said, keep your head up and your heart open. And I said, I like that. Like people love to have this thing and like, follow your head, follow your heart, follow your mind and follow your heart. So people make a distinction between the mind and the heart. Well, clearly the heart doesn't think, but the mind does. But we all know what people mean by that. They're making a distinction between, like a logical, rational way of making decisions, making choices, and just a feeling thing, a gut thing, and whatever. And for me, when me work out something in my head, the logical, mental part, yeah? And when me work out said, this is not good. And then when my gut also said, my spirit, well, gut, spirit, but think there's something going on this way human being not understand. I'm firmly convinced when you go in people's spaces, I pay attention to it and you feel different energies from people. You don't know them. You don't know them, right? We in Jamaica say spirit take. I'm a spirit take, you say my spirit take already. But and other cultures have different way of explaining it. But it's the same thing. It's like when we go around people, we feel them. Or sometimes you date somebody and you want to like them and can't like them, type of thing. Now, because you feel something and know how to place it or whatever, we all go through it. There is something going on there that science is not yet able to explain. But I call keep your head up and your heart open. When me work out something in my head, I'm going to say, this is not good. And when my gut say, this don't feel right, I'm good. I'm not going to do it. Because there is synchronization between my thoughts and my feelings. And that gut something there, that spirit something there. Right? When me work out something, and I said, this is good, man. Because by making this choice, it will lead to this and that, and the behavior of this and that, it indicates so and so and so. So rationally, this is good. And then when my gut say, this is good, man, it feel good. No, man, my spirit take that woman, man, my spirit take that place here, me that work here, so me want to take that job here. Or whenever there is correlation, and synchronization between those two, me good. When it's difficult for me, yeah, you guessed it. When there is dissonance between the two. So sometimes we will work out something, rationally, and say, this is a good thing. This is good. Because, this will work out good this way, and this can lead to this. So it's just a rational, logical calculus. When we engage in that, and the thinking say it is good, but then my gut say, no, man, something feel wrong. Then you have to reconcile, the difference there. Or on the other side, when something feel good, where your gut say it feel good, and you enjoy it, and the pleasure is intense, and the chemistry and everything is intense. But then, when you rationally work out something, again, you have that imbalance. I met this woman once, man, and when I tell you me and her have some sexual chemistry there, I mean, I thought just sexual chemistry with have sex. But I thought about just presence. She was just electrifying. It was just this thing, like when we blend and mesh, like me feel or whatever, this and that and thing. It was just incredible. It was just explosive, you know that zone there where you know if you do nothing dramatic, you know if you come up with a bad style or technique. It's like once you're the person that do it, it's just explosive. You don't even if you do nothing. You know, just do the regular thing and just like lie down mama and papa, and it's just out of this world. And it was just amazing. But there was things where she said, things where she do, where it just never sit well with me, man. Some things where she said about the little boy them who did a white glass of Jamaica. You know, it just like, you know, it was off, you know. And I remember me telling about one somebody who me did a date, and she said, when we are walking in New Kingston, I said, we are going to Tasty Goodbye and party. And she said, you going that place? And I'm like, what, Tasty? Yeah, and she I never known that somebody like you would go in that place. It's tasty. It's tasty party. Everybody going tasty party. Nope, I'm not going in there. Why you not going there? You know that mad people going there, you know, mad people going tasty. Why you going in there, whatever. It was one of the dumbest thing I ever heard. But this is a woman, I'm telling you. We had the most incredible sexual chemistry. Right? But she was somebody who look down upon TST. The place sell party. What is wrong with you? Of course, mad people going at TST. It's a fast food place where people walk off of the street, go and thing, and you know, party get expensive. No? But you know, it's some place where people can, you know, affirm humble means. Modest means can go and buy a little patty and buy it. It's tasty. Like, what you think? I can understand if I was at an expensive restaurant and then mad people come in and be like, okay, this is not what I paid for. Or what? Yes, we understand that. Right? You don't want to go to hedonism, and then have mad people walk up on the street in the fire. Yes, I understand. But it's tasty. Right? So for me, it was like, them little signal, it just never gel well with me. I said, me and her nah go mish. But again, that was just the logical side I worked that out. Separate from that incredible sexual energy that you know, that was just permanent between she and I, you know, whenever. And I had to develop that discipline to say, no, it's not about that thing, you know, it's not about, the sort of turnover and whatever. And by that time, for those of you who've been listening to me for a while, you know somebody did learn that something there from women, as me telling you, enough of them something a woman me learn them from. It's not that I'm a genius or anything, it's woman teach me them something there where, you know, that woman who had the most incredible sexual experience, and she said that she would never go back there again. And I'm like, but why if it's the most and I couldn't understand it. And then years later, I was better able to understand it. That is discipline and control. So there was something going on with him. Something going on with him where him just never feel it. For cross that line there. And when she in at the bed, right, and foot cock up and, you know, all of the messages send like, yo, green light, you know, Mr. Man. Your move. Come in at this. And the general just easy and go lay down beside her and all her reasoning. When leg fling over him and all them something there and him still never go on with nothing. Him still never make that move. You understand? Like, yeah, people, sometimes, and you have to be careful as a friend too, because I was the one in that situation, but I was the one who was basically telling him like, dog, I can't believe say you never blaze it. You can't believe say you never step to her and make it thing happen and whatever, man. How disrespect a woman in a general. Look how the woman put out herself out there. You don't even want to go. You should have got through my youth and go deal with the matter. And thing. But look at that, you see how it turn out. That sometimes, man, even as a friend too, you have to, you have to be careful. And perhaps ask the right questions and think, man, and say, so when you don't feel it, why you don't want to do it with her? Why you never make a move and thing. If you don't feel it, well, I think you should do it, but, if you don't feel it, you don't feel it. Follow your spirit. Follow it. That look something there, rather than to be absolute, in your decision and then to be imposing that on your friend, without, taking some time to sort of, as best as you can, to say, I wonder what's going on in his mind or in her mind. Why, given all these signals to make this thing happen, they did not do so anyway, sometimes it's kind of good. So for me, it was a lesson for me too, like a reminder. You Raga, you always I said, don't run in, follow your spirit. So just like Zig Ziglar, that was a lesson for me too. A reminder of something that I've always known. And just like how we get up and we be it every day, and thing in order to maintain a particular state of cleanliness. So it is we have to reinforce ourselves with things that we already know, and to keep them strengthened at a particular level so that, that can contribute to optimal living. To the gentleman who posted the thing there on the IrieJam page on Facebook, IrieJam 360 page on Facebook. Essentially, you're saying you're a very shy person and that you've been dating this lady for a while and that she has never asked for any loving and you have never asked for, you have never approached her in any way and thing. And also, you say you don't want, one of the reasons why you don't want to do it is because you don't want the disappointment of it not working. All right, make her kind of work backwards here and deal with the reason you gave. Listen, you can't read the future. Okay? I would suggest that you don't live your life thinking that live your life from the principle that don't go into a relationship because you don't want it to work out. You don't want the disappointment of it not working out. Which is different from, I'm not going into this relationship, because I'm seeing a whole bunch of red flags that this won't work out and I don't want to bother with that stress. That is different. If you have some tangible reason. But if it's just a principle on your part, that you are not going to go into something. Basically, you're not going to take any risks. You're not going to take any chances on anything. Then that is reason not to do anything. That is, you're basically saying you want safety and security assured in any venture that that you go into. And my suggestion to you is that life don't work that way. Again, if it's a similar thing here where you just don't feel it, I'm not going to force you, particularly given the lesson we just learned from my virgin and thing. But you say that you don't want the disappointment of it not working out and all them something there. The truth is, none of us know how our relationship's going to work. You want to go into, in any relationship you want to go into it positive, believing that it's going to work and that you're going to work to make it work, right? But life happens and, different things come out of different people and some relationships work and some don't. And irrespective of whether it work or it don't work, the idea is to grow. It's to continually learn, continually enrich your mind about the do's and the don'ts, and to enjoy the journey, and to understand that that journey inevitably will involve disappointments, and that it's from the disappointments that disappointments present opportunities for growth, right? As I've always said, there's a direct correlation between successful people and failures on their part, right? Again, most of us see, the success, that people do. I was looking at an interesting thing about Michael Jordan, how many points he made and how many points he did not make, right? And what his work ethic was like, when he's practicing. And it was just phenomenal. And it's in his practice that he failed a lot. But because he was always failing in his practice, but never stopping practicing, he continually improved. So his jump shot, he used to, for example, he had a fadeaway jump shot that he failed a lot in. And apparently, when him a practice, him a feel the jump shot was awful. And him never stop and him go on and feel and get better and better. Till for any of you who know about basketball, you know that one of the things that was just legendary, for Michael Jordan, and that people, some people saying that he's, probably, the greatest basketball player ever, or one of the greatest, indeed, right? Was his fadeaway jump shot, right? For so I know some of you are not into sports like that or basketball like that, but again, so he was known for having a devastating fadeaway jump shot that it was just impressive, and it was one of the hallmark of his career and his greatness. But he failed a lot in order to get there with that jump shot, as was the case with many other things that he did. So, sir, I would suggest that you're not live that way to say you don't want to take a chance on something because it might not work out and you're going to be disappointed. Yeah, it might not work out. Yeah, you may be disappointed, but that's life. You pick yourself up, you learn from it, enrich your mind with the knowledge, about what you did and what you didn't know, and you keep going, right? If our foreparents were afraid of failure, many of us would not be enjoying the pleasures that we have today, okay? The other thing when you say is that you make a move and she not make a move and thing. I'm not sure what's going on there, but and again, in light of what occurred with my friend, I'm not gonna tell you that you should do something and whatever. But I would say this much. Even though the game is changing out there now, where women are more assertive and just tell you what they want and all that thing, we see more and more of that going on. In general, sir, women like President, may I hear you loud out there? In general, women like men who are, to some degree, self-assured and confident. Even women who like shy men. Some women like shy men, yeah. Some women like shy men. But they don't necessarily want an idiot. They don't necessarily want a soft man. A shy man is not necessarily soft, A man can be shy and quiet and soft-spoken, and it can be the one when the crowd is there, he's the quiet one. Some women like that. And they just love if they get involved with a man, them just love the man who has no need to be the center of attention, has no need to be loud and whatever. It's just soft-spoken, understated. Some women like that. But it doesn't mean that that the person, is not, it doesn't mean that the person is totally unable to state what he wants when he's with a woman. It doesn't mean that he can't express his opinions. It doesn't mean that he's unable to say, no, I don't think that is a good idea or whatever, you know? But outside of that, though, most women, even if they don't like a bad boy, you know, or a gangster, most women like men who have some confidence and are self-assured in some way, you know. And they want to know that you can speak up and say what you want and go after what you want and think. Some women prefer some men to be more aggressive in that regard than others. Some women do not like men who are too aggressive in that regard. Some women love that, it turns them on or whatever. But wherever you are on the spectrum, you know, it is not uncommon for a woman when she like a man and she send out all the signals to the man, because you're responding to what I was saying earlier about my virgin up here, is that women are just, most women are just really into sending signals for you to move. Even when them will move after you move, them want you to move first, you know, type of thing. And there are layers to it, you know. For example, they want you to be sure about what you want, you know. And if you're not sure, you know, they don't want, you know, they don't feel good being involved with you if you're not sure, you know. And clearly it's not one of them women who, I have women who love a shy man, them and saying shy, and broke him out and all. So you have women who enjoy it or something, you know, and things like that. But if you like her and you're into her and you don't have no, you know, there's no way to say if this is going to work. But if you guys have been dating for a while, you know, together for a while, then there is something there. So I would encourage you to, as much as you can, make a move, man. And don't be afraid. Because the way you write, what you wrote, the way you wrote it, you know, you're afraid of the disappointment and if it don't work and things like, don't think that way. Just go for it. If it work, it work. If it don't work, it don't work. All right? That is my suggestion to you, okay? And you know, but don't feel bad that you're a very shy person. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, that is something you can work on in terms of not letting your shyness incapacitate you from pursuing that which you enjoy or that which you want or that which you need, okay? All right. People, them have one show. It must name Caught in the Act on VH1. So, at TamFam, I tell me, say, it kind of based like on cheaters. You know, cheaters. Cheaters, they about long time. And basically have these people who, if you suspect your partner, so and so and so and so, like you can get them for investigate and them do them investigation and thing and then catch a person or whatever. Cheaters is funny, like cheaters is entertaining for me like that, because you know, when you just want just light fun like stuff where you're team, but more time I watch them something because I laugh when the people ain't get catch. Yeah, someone no. You know, them say the biggest reality about reality shows is that they're not real. So I don't know. I've never watched this one, Caught in the Act. But nonetheless, somebody tell me about it. And when him start telling me about it, I am thinking like, is he talking about cheaters? Karen, you like Karen a sampling, I'm a charge, you know. Yeah. Karen was going good. So, but him start tell me about one of the episodes them and thing and whatever. I said, no, sir. I'm going to tell him about that one here tonight. Right? When I I've watched all the episodes. Are you talking all the episodes of Cheaters or Caught in the Act? Christina, tell me which one you refer to. But I've never watched Caught in the Act. But here that one. So this woman, you know, she pregnant. And she have a best friend, female best friend, right? And she pregnant and she have her man. Oh, Christina said Caught in the Act. Okay. Well, I've never watched it. So you probably are gonna know what me I talk about, or somebody I tell me. The one here, him just said he watches all of them. So him just I tell him about that one. So him called me and I tell him about that one. So I said, no, sir. I'm gonna bust it for you. So this woman here, she pregnant. And she have her baby father, the man who she pregnant for. And she have her best friend. Right. So, God, sometimes when people tell me something, I forget them, you know, but when they call in and correct me. So, she a born, it's same one current Eli. That is what he said, episode 6. Okay, I am in good hands. Because you guys have been watching this, so if me not get it right, you're not going to correct me or whatever. So, good. So, if me miss anything, just tell me. Okay, good. Because apparently it's really popular out there now. Watch it, I think. I've never watched any of them. So she pregnant and she had born her baby father with her best friend. So she pregnant, you know, and she have her man, but she had born her man with her best friend. The woman who is her best friend. So people, you know what I say? She a take her best friend man too. Yeah, she a grind with her best friend man too. So she a grind her best friend. When Tina watch it, you know, say a sample. Got Tina. Yes, Tina. Okay, good. So anything when I get to know, no, just correct me, you know. I'm ready. Karen Eli, me know you know run for correct my cloth and things. So hand it to me tonight and you get anything. So she born her man with her best friend and she take her best friend man. But her best friend who is actively engaged in cheating with her against her man don't know say she, the preggy, we're going to call her preggy. She don't know say her best friend preggy asleep with fear man. And the best friend man don't know say she asleep with femme woman who is her best friend. Wanna follow me so far? No, because when he tell me, you know, my mind, you know, I was like, what? And then now, how we go? Right, you see, it's same thing. So same time now, so one time, them go so boom and go find out what is what. The, something about cousin. Oh, she did convince. When her best friend moved to her about it and I think she did convince her best friend say her baby father was really her cousin. And she not sleeping with him. So them did have it say it wasn't the baby father, was the baby father. You know, so I'm not tell her when I go tonight, though. I'm not telling it good. I'm not telling, I can't feel when I'm not telling mix up good. But anyway, right, so Chris said Preggy told her BFF told the BFF that her best friend is only her cousin. Hold on. Tina, you have to go call him. Yeah, Junior, you're right. Eh?
She told her BFF that her baby father is her cousin.
Is our cousin, right. She tell her BFF that her baby father is our boyfriend. Our baby father is our cousin. Right. I did get that part. There was another twist. But anyway, so when they moved to her now and I say, Jano, you wickedy. Like when the best friend moved to her, I can't believe, say, you there me and you grind. And all them something and whatever, and you take my man behind my back when me a grind you. behind your baby father back and thing, and supposedly Preggy must respond and go say to her, say, let's say to me, you should have thanked me. Okay? I'm paraphrasing though. But it's like Preggy, I say, you're ungrateful and you're not made the thing good. If you give thanks, you're me a grind, your man. Okay? Because your man a gallus. And I mean, did I hold it down for you? I mean, did I discipline him body for you? Right? I was doing you a favor. You helped me out, right? Because you make me bond my man with you, my best friend, see? And I protect me and protect you. Because you're a man a gallus and thing. And just in order for him to go out there and whatever, me I put in the work and I grind off your man quietly and I make you know. Because I just want to keep him there so right there. So I watch your man body feel. I want me to you. Where is the thanks? Don't thank me later. Thank me now. Yo, people, you know, say you have some people out there, them audacious, them way there for true. Them just have some logic or them will do something cool and thing or whatever. But them have some explanation or some justification for what them do. What them do is like morally correct and it's you supposed to be thankful. Right? You know them people that will do some wicked things and then tell you, say, you're lucky me even give you any attention. You should have glad you get attention from me or them something there or whatever. But me I tell you, say, Preggy a sample. Me gonna watch episode 6 just for see that one they play out. Again, you know, people, remember Preggy, you know. Oh, and then, oh yes, no, I miss one part when you tell me to. So, apparently, no, there is some uncertainty about who is the baby father. Because them a say the baby father could have been our best friend man. So him could have did breed her. That there is some lack of surety there who is the baby father. So you can imagine if she a born fear man with her best friend, who is a woman, but then quietly I take her best friend man too. With fear baby father believing say him breed her. Only if I find out now say could her best friend man breed she. And then when confronted about it, she just put them in her place, put her best friend in her. Can you imagine? You have somebody like that who said them is your best friend. And obviously must be engaging in some form of high-level deception, you know, for come over as your friend, you know, you ride or die, you charge it and thing and whatever. The only one who you trust, because my girl got my back, that type of something. When a she a grind off your man, which suggests or implies some form of jealousy, or some form of some disturbing insecurity where, you know, she want her best friend man to, she must have grind off her best friend man, you understand? And then when the best friend confront you about it, your response is like, you need to tell me thanks. Which is consistent with whatever, you know, psychosis she have there, you know, that is terrible, right? Because if she really see the best friend as below her, but then I can, you know, I relate to the best friend as if like, you're my girl, I got you. Whatever, this and that and thing and whatever. Last night your man body did the palm flick. May I tell you, poor you don't even know what going. That means that she don't rate the best friend. She really don't rate the best friend. Imagine having somebody around you like that now, who get up every day and relate to you in a way as if say, you know, I am loyal to you. But the whole time the person tear you down in the most evil way. You have them out there. I experienced several versions of that recently. Right? Like people that do, if you don't like somebody, what you there around them for? Yo, people who me not like, them don't even have to know them, but just take time to take myself from them, you know. But these people who them see something where you have, or you have an energy where them like, or them want to be a part of, and them come around you and put themselves in your midst and I function with you like, you know, them loyal and all them. Yo, me get catch with something, you know. And long after when everything mash up and whatever, me understand. And some other people tell me where them got through and whatever. Right? Me end up at defend somebody who apparently when some people did that done me name. Because you know that saying they like, your friend is not your friend until them defend you when you're not in the room. Some live by that. So apparently some people, them in them group online, and some people that done me. And she defend me. And somebody tell me, say, so she defend you. You know, when so did I say them nasty, dirty things about you. And she said, no, and me organize a group here, me never organize if you not say them things about the man, and them something there and thing and whatever. So somebody else tell me that in the group, and never she tell me. And because of that, me go look upon her and say, boy, I respect that, you know. She defend me when me never in her room. So me end up a look out for her. Me end up a defend her. And when me give her an opportunity and people that beat her, me defend her down to the teeth. Them beat me. And me defend her. And some sitting when me here, we're unfold. With that, where them a do at times when me thinks and me and them did good and some things where them a go and now meticulous a certain plan they put in place and who them needed to get on them side, who are the major, important people them needed to get on them side and how them go to these people and what them tell these people about me and all them something there and whatever and ray. When everything unfold, and me a year with them, the things them with them say, these were times when me and the person is good, you know. But the whole time the design was a takeover. And then when the attack claps go down now, the person basically say, which is really funny, but the person basically said, all the ratings where the people them did I give you for, me take over now. And me the ratings are due to know because your thing flap you know, your thing done you know, and whatever. But like me I tell you sometimes when things happen, people are look at the moment when it happened. And now look on what led up to it happen. So when some people now come on and say, no, boy, she did deliberate, sneakingly and thing. I mean, think this about you too. I mean, think that about you too. I respect to the people who come say something to me. And then you have some other ones who never said something. But me I say, you have people like that, them can't derown you. And you and them, you think you and them good. And them just very calculate. Because you have to be calculating, to and devious in your thinking, to be marshalling all these different personalities and do them something. It has to be a level of pretending, Then people are dangerous, Yo, the same person never liked somebody else. And a whole bunch of we know that the person never liked somebody else. There's a certain person she never liked. She hate her. For different reasons. The partner have nothing to do with me, but she really not like her. But she keep her at a certain point or whatever. And unfortunately, this person passed. So when the person passed, the one who she not like, we who knows that she not like her, and we who know why she not like her, and we know whatever. We never expect her for whatever. But anyway, there was an outpouring. Some people were just upset about the person who passed away. And just crushed and just devastated and we are ball and there was an outpouring and thing. When all that outpouring are going, we never hear nothing from the person, who we know not like her, the person who not like the one who passed away. But we never think anything of it because we know she not like her, so it was like whatever, So while the outpouring are going, one day me sit down and me I look on Facebook and me see that person come post something. And it was this great outpouring and this testament of how much the person mean to war and whatever this. And as me see it, my phone blew up. And people I say, you see that? And I say, what? And I say, me I look on it. And I say, Jesus Christ, you wicked. Ray, and back I sitting. This is the person, you know, who, when me did get the one who did pass away, when I gave her an opportunity, this person, you know, who not like her, you know, call me. I don't know what me hear. She call me and tell me, say, and I say, what you do? Where you gonna get her that for? Where you gonna make she gonna do that for? Whatever. This is a person who she did get the opportunity, and everybody did that think that she never did forget the opportunity. I'm gonna stand up and defend her. And it's she, and nobody tell me, she call me and tell me. I say, where you gonna get her that for? Where you gonna get her that for? She shouldn't get that and with him and this and that and whatever. So me can't tell her that to her face, so she said that. And to me know where it come from. Me just, you know, me chill and me I say, nah man, just cool nah, man. When you did get your opportunity, nobody never like you. To give her a chance, man. Whatever, right? This person get a certain gentleman who everybody say quiet and whatever. She get him to call me 1 hour later too, and I express upset. So she get sure because she getting a female and she control him to, you know, control female wife to, you know, whatever. You know. I'm sit down back and think now, again, you know, and me, I wasn't the one being attacked. But I'm saying, this person have this capacity to project this thing here about God every day and them something there and love and all them something there and whatever. And I'm like, if people only knew, you have these people out there, they're like that. And even more scarier, when them get catch, you know, there's nobody ball louder than them, you know, and become the biggest victim than them, you know. Them same person, you know, them same people, you know. You hear me say? The person who, when the person get the opportunity and she call it, she tell me that directly and nobody tell me. So she shouldn't get the opportunity. Why you do? Why you do that, professor? You shouldn't do that. I'm a calmly, silently, even push her up, ease her up. And she get Miss a man, she go talk to him and make him come, because I saw him stay, him triggered. You know, him just program. And him call me 1 hour later, you know. When the person pass, you know, and to everybody at outpour and son, and then she must go see the play now, say, it a go look away. Say everybody out there now sad about her and think about her passing and thing like that, and them a go say nothing. She come out with this fake thing, but nothing we know say she don't like the girl. She never like the girl. At all. Evidence. We're not going there. You understand? You have them people out there, man. Them act like them are your friend, loyal to you, whatever. Very, 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 very convincing and compelling. And evil turn up in them. But when you catch them, them come out with something. You know that woman there in the mix-up will say, you're lucky. Yeah, my best friend and thing and whatever, me a grind you, man. You should have thanked me, say me a grind you, man. I want me to... Yo, I have some different level of sickness them there, you know. Them people that will kill you and think them do you a favor, really, really believe them do you a favor, they will harm you and come up with some sort of justification where what they did, you deserve it. Yo, I will have break. Let's move forward.
It's the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with?
Gonna leave.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Yeah. back in I thing and whatever. So this thing I know caught in the act. Oh Lord. President, them mad people, them come back. The spammer them on the YouTube side. I block them. Well, yeah man, I block them. Yeah, we see it. Yeah, so if anybody want to call it right now, toll free from the United States, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742. If you're calling from Jamaica, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. We have upwards about 18 minutes to go. And, aye, boy. I'm telling you a while ago, nobody tell me. They got them tell me themselves, all right? I'm a miss it for myself. I know for who did sit to and whatever. But no, man, big and serious. You do. I mean, just think about it. You have somebody in your midst, so it sounds like just entertainment in terms of the show. Right name, Caught in the Act. Okay, VH1 them say. So for any of you who want to go watch it, you don't know, you can get you can watch back all these things nowadays, you know. If you don't have good smart TV, I don't know service from right name there, you know. But again, the notion that Reggae, you know, I born our man with our best friend. And then, essentially, I born our best friend too. With our best friend, man, you know. But the part there, you know, when the best, again, you know, I watch it, you know, people, I'm just telling you what people tell me. Where the best friend moved to her and say, yo, if you do something like that or whatever the case may be. And then for she go say, no, man, do you a favor. Your man a gallus, your man a do road and thing. I help you, my girl. You know how much work I put in a grind off your man just to keep him right here so him not go out this I go hurt you. Can I get a thank you? Like seriously? A thank you? We want to see some gratitude here, man. You have them sick people out there. Give me a call, Prezi.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Why pray? I sent her for man. The body sent her for. Why pray?
Well, yeah, so only God can tell you. What go on?
Yo, I'm there, you know. Yo, I just come out by the farm today, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, pine up on the farm, right, you know.
Yeah, boy, you plant whole heap of pine?
Yeah, man.
But how much pine you have?
I whole heap can't count.
Well, yeah, because over your side, they're not known for some good pine to pine over the Westmoreland, over that side there, you know.
Yeah, but the Hanover side, though.
Hanover side, yeah. Well, Hanover is above Westmoreland and thing, near the border. So tell me something, you know. The pine them sweet?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I just said, I want to get pretty punchy some of them.
You want to get pretty punchy some of my pine them?
Yeah, and nice do from the pantry.
Okay. Yo, well, on. Pretty punchy about tonight. Pretty punchy living in that area near Long Island. You think you'd live up there with her? Long Island, New York. You'd live there with her?
Yeah, man, but I live there, man. Only God can't tell what happened after.
Okay, only God can't tell you what happened after, don't?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, on, man, you'd bring some pineapple for her?
Yes, man.
Okay, what else you want to give her?
June plum.
You want to give her pineapple and June plum. What else?
And give him LOVE.
And give her some LOVE. Maddie.
Yeah.
So, well on, you know. So, you want to eat her pineapple too?
Eh?
You not eat her pineapple too?
No.
You not eat her pineapple?
No, I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to eat it.
Okay, then why if she want you to just take a little chips off her pineapple, you wanna do that? And then she fly you up if she love you. Eh? Yeah, oh, you not eat her pan her mouth and ja. Okay, that's fine. Then tell me something, you know. She tell me say she interested in you know, but she want to know how you look, you know.
Oh, they say me black. I'm handsome.
You're black and you're handsome.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm 5'6".
And you're 5'6". Yeah, you didn't know that already and thing, but she said she interested in thing, but she just wants to picture of you, you know.
Give me no matter if you show me for WhatsApp, man.
Oh, you want me give Pretty Punch your number and tell her if it's out. All right then. Okay, we will do that tonight. If you give me permission, you know, we give her your number, you know.
Yeah, give me, man. Give her it.
Give her it. Good. We're glad you correct yourself a while ago and stop say give me it and say give her it. Very good.
No, give her it, man.
Give her it. All right, here we go. You want to give her some pimento too, don't?
Yeah, come here, pick some right now to go drive tomorrow.
No, well, that is just so romantic. No, that is so romantic. Enough man, I run up and down and get woman flowers and that. You want to give her some pimento. That is very good. Very good. Yeah.
I'm not going to argument. You see me give some woman flowers outside the street.
And
they love it, you know.
And they love it. Okay.
Because they want me. No, so me give them the flowers. They want me to plant it because they don't agree with it like mine.
Oh,
they say me have green finger.
Yeah, green finger. Them say green thumb. So you're on good with whatever this is. So, no, you say, me I listen you right now, you're the right man for plant up Pretty Punchy flowers them for you.
Yeah. Yeah, so what you know?
Yeah. Well on. Before you do anything, here we go. I'm going to ask you if you do something for Pretty Punchy, you know, yeah? Because I help you out, you know. More you sing a nice, any song. Just sing a song for you.
I do want to sing a song.
Sing a song for Pretty Punchy, any song. But well on, take your time, you know, and sing it good for her, because you're going to impress her now and thing. When she hear this a song, it must help you if you say, no, me really I go call him on WhatsApp and thing. So sing a nice song for Pretty Punchy, you know.
Yeah, but I'm going to do nothing now, you know.
No, but sing a song. Sing a song.
Yeah. One day at a time. Hey, baby girl. I'm falling in love with you in Jesus' name. Pretty Punchy, I want to get to know you one day in Jesus' name. I want to show you my farm. I got pineapples and plums and rose apple on my farm. Oh, baby girl, when I heard your voice, my heart started to move like I'm up in the sky. Yeah, that's what about it.
Back. Hey, yo, only guy can't tell you that tune them bad. That tune them bad like 10 fireside. That tune them bad like, hey. No, hey, man. Hey, that tune they're going to mash up already, you know, dog. Because you know what I mean, like, you put some feeling in it. And you make, and you put her name in it. And,
Yeah, but look at now. I just thought maybe love a while ago. That's not a real one. I just thought maybe love.
No, then that's why she gonna like it, man. All right, here what? Just sing back again, but find some high note in it, huh? And sing some high note with feelings, okay? All right. Yeah, sing back something for her, but sing some high note tonight now. Right away. Deal with it right away. Send her.
All right.
Yeah.
One day at a time. Hey, baby girl. I want to get to know you in Jesus' name.
Sing some high note.
Hello, Pretty Punchy. When I heard your voice the first day, I'm falling in love with you. In Jesus' name, I want to let you know my farm. I got Jew, plum, rose apple, and pineapple, and custard apple on my farm. Hey, baby girl, you know I'm a hard-working young man. Every day I pray to the Father, please let my wife come from heaven.
Bah. Hey, you're artist. Only God can tell her. No, I'm in love. Yeah.
I can't give her my number, yes, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to give her a number and thing and make sure she hear the tune them when you sing for her, yeah?
Yeah, but you know.
Eh?
Yeah, the body sensible I do it long time. I know if you kiss long time, you understand?
You know if you kiss, yeah, you know if you kiss.
Yeah,
You
so
know.
this lady that come out want me to kiss me. The body sensible for a long time.
Yeah,
and I'm under that for time when I talk, you know. Talk, you know.
Then, hold on, you know. Then, me never see sensible kiss yet.
No, but she called in and say, this young man will say, only God can tell him no if he kiss. But me know if he kiss a long time, I do worry.
Okay, so you would have known if you kiss pretty punchy then, don't?
Yeah.
You sure?
And this lady with the call, you know, I say me no know me height. And I say no woman no call me.
Yeah.
Me praise.
A Brittany. Yeah, Brittany did I give it to you. Yeah, Brittany did I say, oh, you don't know your height and whatever. And she said, boy, nothing I go on for you because...
No,
you know,
I know you say nothing I go. I never go to clinic. You
eh?
understand?
Eh?
Me never go to clinic, you know, and that's why.
Well, yeah, but explain again.
I'll check it out and call and tell you.
Oh, explain again what clinic have to do with it. Because when you go clinic...
No, me never go to clinic, go check up. I mean, I go foreign.
Right.
Because you know.
Yeah.
He say I have to go to clinic, go check up.
Yeah.
I tell me height. I tell me weight and sitting. You understand?
So,
I trying to tell me so.
Okay.
India foreign right now.
Okay. So,
India Canada right now.
So anybody that go foreign, them have to know them height, don't?
That is it. I will be here, so I have to put it that way.
Okay. You don't worry yourself, man. If things work out with you and pretty punchy and things, shall go file for you. And
My God, help me work out.
yeah, you see it and thing. And when you come up here and thing, you just bring some pimento.
I say, yeah, you remove that say.
Yeah.
Move that say, don't follow the crowd, follow your heart.
See it there.
Yes, I'm follow my heart. That's a move that say.
Well on. So pretty punchy in your heart, right, you know?
Right, no, I don't know yet. But me feel the love. Come from the mouth, I do the blue.
No, man. No. Well on, Kevin. Kevin down at Jamaica. Take her only God can't tell you number there. Me serious, you know, me go give her for you, you know.
Yeah, man.
Well on, wait there, well on. Kevin, come in a little bit down at Jamaica. Kevin.
Yes, I.
Yeah. Me want you take her only God can't tell you number here.
Yeah, man.
I want you send the number, because I send it to Pretty Punchy for you here.
Alright.
Because we need to make that link. The dog, you hear that big tune there a while ago. You hear them two big tune there.
Yeah, man. Him sound like him can sweep her off her feet.
Yeah, no, for real. Because me I hear like a mixture of Sanchez and Garnet Silk, you know. Me I hear like, you know. Me I hear...
No, Vibes Cartel that, man.
What?
A Vibes Cartel song that.
No, Vibes Cartel, you sound like her. You sound like... Listen to me now. Kevin, him not sound like Sanchez, like, you know. Like him a
Yeah,
woo.
man. Him can reach the levels them, man.
Can reach the levels there.
Him can work.
Yeah. All right, yo, only God can tell you. You see it, Kevin down at Jamaica say you're the boss. Say your voice can reach.
But
Yeah.
Me say when they first year me go New York, when they plane land in New York.
Oh, credit. All right, Kevin, respect you. Send the number here. Come here, I give pretty boy. Yo, I want the credit don't sound them change. I tell guy you see here the woman, no, you just hear boom, boom. And you're the general are going in cartel version. John, next call. Hello.
Yes, Raga.
Yeah, Wagwan.
Wagwan, brother.
There, you know, where you say?
That man, they coming like I'm never wrong to artist.
No, careful what you say about the artist, you know. Watch your language.
Yes, Raga, Wagwan now. We have something to talk about.
Yeah, we have about 5 minutes here. Yeah.
We have a lady here, I think about him, I would like to get him up.
Eh?
We have a lady.
Yeah.
From Lewis.
Yeah.
She named Elaine Morris.
What's your name, what?
Elaine Morris, he come from Darlistan.
Elaine Morris from Darlistan, all right?
Yeah.
So when you say you loser, or you loser?
It's like, I used to work in Montego Bay, you know?
Uh-huh.
So when I come like every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And one night I come and...
Talk a little louder, yeah.
One night I came home.
Yeah.
And it was there making some nice... In the bed, Raga. Me I tell you, the phone ring.
One night you come home and what?
I was there, like this time in the night.
Yeah.
Having some nice loving, you know.
We do.
Both of us, man, the lady.
You and the lady, yeah? And then what happened?
Her phone ring and a man was talking to her and I was here in the conversation.
Well, on, while you not do it or when you did stop do it?
While I was doing it.
Wait there, while you not do it, her phone ring and she answer the phone while you not do it?
I allow her to answer the phone.
You allow her to answer the phone and then what did happen upon the phone?
There was a gentleman talking to her there.
Yeah, talk up look louder, talk up. Can I realize you did upset about it and can me would have upset too. So the gentleman attack, you did hear what the gentleman say or what she say?
Like he never come check him anyway, but still, I don't want to go so far like that.
No, but we need to have an understanding of where you're coming from because we are here some emotions there and thing and whatever. So we not go deep. We just want a little sense of like. So what him did I say to her? What him did I say to her?
I was saying to her that about kicking her in the neck.
Like what?
She never came up to check her, to check the person.
Oh, she never come up or him never come up?
One of them never return up.
Yeah, so I must say, the link never make. And then what she say?
He was there talking to the gentleman and try to, disguise me and he a pull away.
She a pull away?
From me. Yeah, she a draw away from me.
She a draw away from me while she a talk to the gentleman?
Yeah, on the phone.
Oh, God.
So me get upset now. For me hear some of the words.
You hear some of the words, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me just catch your phone and mash up the phone.
And mash up your phone, yeah, because you're vexed.
Yeah, and you get vexed and start to quarrel and all kind of stuff. I mean, I tell her to leave out of my place.
Oh, you running out of your place, no?
Oh, me I tell her, say, Raga, his father is a nigger. And his mother is an Indian and his mother mixed.
Yeah.
And she have a piece of ear with the nigger and the Indian catch her down her bottom, Raga.
Yeah, say black, yeah?
Yeah, black.
Yeah. So she have a piece of ear then with from her mother, the Indian side and thing, don't?
Yeah, man.
So
and I run fall out and...
So we all of that way you just tell me, say what, she look good?
Yeah, she look good. I like her.
Oh, so that you miss?
Man?
That you miss from her?
Yeah, something there, man. When she making love, tie the 2 foot round the neck, man.
Wait, she have something there. When she making love and she tie the 2 foot round what?
Round my neck.
Round your neck?
Yeah.
So when you not make love and she tie her 2 foot round your neck and think, oh, that was not like a roast dog position, she give the whole like this, so don't?
Yeah, I tell you, say, my ears them come like them and walk.
All your what?
My ears them come like them move.
Coming like your ears them and walk when she bombard star. January, you tell me and I'm going to meet her. I tell her, say, what? So she good. She good with the sort out, don't?
Yes, man.
So you miss the sort out, don't?
Yeah, I miss her around 4 years now.
You what?
4 years, I lose her.
Yeah, and you're in a sorrow for 4 years now?
But just come in like I just thinking about her one night and coming forward thinking about her. So I'm going to call you to find her.
Okay.
She's from Darlistan.
What's your name again?
Elaine Morris.
Elaine Morris from Darlistan. Who have that good sort out there where you can lap your 2 leg over on the man neck and thing and make him feel like him ears a move and put it upon him and thing. That forget me, that never forget me something there. That remember me address something there. That good work something there. The brethren say, you and him did have a look of fall out, but him want to forgive you. What's your name? Elaine Morris?
Yes, but I want to give her my number to her.
Ilian Morrissey man say, I love you back and thing. Even though when him did not put it on for you, you gonna answer the phone and go chat to the man and them something there and him get vexed. But him want you back. Him want back the good there. Him say, miss that thing there. Him say, 4 years of sorrow. Ilian Morris from Darlistan.
My number 339
Yeah.
3074.
His number is 339 3074 339. What?
Hilton.
What your name?
Hilton, Hilton.
Hilton. Hilton. Hilton, why are you back? 339.
From Montego Bay.
From Montego Bay. 339. What the other number? Then what?
74.
No, 339 3074. 339 3074. That the man said. Hilton. 3074. Hilton, me have to go. Yeah, me want to call you back, you know. Because me I tell you, God truth. Would I love you get back that something there where she lap it 2 leg them round your neck. You understand? Lap it 2 and make your ears them. So when she lap her 2 leg them round your neck and think she still could have whine because sometimes when woman in another position there and them leg them go up so far, then can't whine again, you know, you just hold them down. So she could have still whine. Jesus. Listen to me now, man. Listen to me now, man. All right. Big up yourself, yeah?
All right.
All right. Wish you all the best. I hope she call you. 339 3074. Hilton. Yeah, Alien Morris from Darliston and thing. With a good work there. With a good dash out there. With a sample something there. Hilton, why you back? Oh. No, sir. All right. Prezi, what a piece of sort out. You can imagine how man put on a sort out for you, and then the way the sort out so good, you and have the confidence of going to answer the phone and chat to other man and all them something. And when you get mad and thing, and then go say, you know, wait. 4 years of sorrow, you know. 4 years of sorrow, you know, because you want but a good. Hey, listen to me now, Alien Morris. Alien, if you not call him, call me here. Call. No, Alien, we need to know you. Alien. We need to know you. Not Alien too cute, you know. We say Alien Morris. Alien, we need to know you. We need to know about that sample something there. We need to know about them 2-legger go up and all them something. No, sir. Me curious. Me not lie. Me curious. Me well want to meet Alien. Alien Morris from Darliston. You know what make I come up by people and read. People take care of and say, people, you know, say, in a week I come up, me have some little exam for do and thing and whatever, and me have to do them out of state, so, you know, I'm looking movements I have to go make and thing and whatever, so, you know, go hear me and thing, but, me not go there, just for the rest of the week, all right? Me have them exam there where me have to do out of state and all them thing there, and, you know, me have to go do so and thing. God, me wish Alien Morris to that day I know for kind of give me a little fix up before the exam them so that my brain can settle and I can balance and thing and what. Alien, if you're not call Hilton, call me here. That may I tell you, oh. All right, people, take care of yourself.
The Bridge 99 FM.